I am prepared to try anything once. A business is simply an idea to make other people's lives better. If somebody offers you an amazing opportunity but you are not sure you can do it, say yes, then learn how to do it later. Business opportunities are like buses, there's always another one coming. Successful entrepreneurs don't wait for the perfect moment, they create it. A business has to be involving, it has to be fun, and it has to exercise your creative instincts. A company's employees are its greatest asset, and your people are your product. As a leader of people, you have to be a great listener, a great motivator, be very good at praising and bringing out the best in people. Succeeding in business is all about making connections. Some 80% of your life is spent working. You want to have fun at home, why shouldn't you have fun at work? Any successful entrepreneur knows that time is more valuable than money itself. Throwing yourself into a job you enjoy is one of the life's greatest pleasures. If you don't make bold moves, the world doesn't move forward. Have fun, work hard, and money will come. Don't waste time, grab your chances. Have a positive outlook on life. When it's not fun, move on. Success comes from delegating, risk-taking, and having a good team. Happiness is the secret ingredient for successful businesses. If you have a happy company, it will be invincible. To be successful, you have to be out there, you have to hit the ground running, and if you have a good team around you and more than a fair share of luck, you might make something happen. Success cannot be measured in wealth, fame, or power, but by whether you have made a positive difference for others. My biggest motivation? Just to keep challenging myself. I see life almost like one long university education that I never had. Every day I am learning something new. Train people well enough so they can leave. Treat them well enough so they don't want to. You don't learn to walk by following rules. You learn by doing and falling over. Complexity is your enemy. Any fool can make something complicated. It is hard to keep things simple. Do not be embarrassed by your failures. Learn from them and start again. Respect is how to treat everyone, not just those you want to impress. I don't think of work as work and play as play. It's all living. My definition of success? The more you're actively and practically engaged, the more successful you will be. To launch a business means successfully solving problems. Solving problems means listening. Having a personality of caring about people is important. You can't be a good leader unless you generally like people. That is how you bring out the best in them. Listen more than you talk. Nobody learned anything by hearing themselves speak. Screw it, let's do it, just get on with it and do it. The time to go into a new business is when it's badly run by others. Never look back and regret, move on to the next thing. If you look after your staff, they'll look after your customers. It's that simple. If you look after your staff, they'll look after your customers. It's that simple. It is only by being bold that you get anywhere. If you are a risk taker, then the art is to protect the downside. If you aim higher than you expect, you could reach higher than you dreamed. Always think, what's the worst that can happen, and have some kind of strategy to deal with it. You never know with these things when you're trying something new what can happen. This is all experimental. The key is to set realistic customer expectations, and then not to just meet them, but to exceed them, preferably in unexpected and helpful ways. If you follow your dreams and spend your life doing what brings you joy, you are more likely to find success. Those who achieve great things are the ones willing to be scared but not scared off. If you dream big and take risks, impossible becomes just a word. Above all, you want to create something you're proud of. Take a chance. It's the best way to test yourself, have fun and push boundaries. If you spot an opportunity and are really excited by it, throw yourself into it with everything you've got. Every success story is a tale of constant adaptation, revision and change. Most skills can be learned, but it is difficult to train people on their personality. Believe in yourself and back yourself to come out on top. A fulfilling career is waiting for those brave enough to find it. Any idea can be a great idea if you think differently, dream big and commit to seeing it realized. Engage your emotions at work. Your instincts and emotions are there to help you. If you run a business, put on top your employees, then your consumers, and then your shareholders. If you want milk, don't sit on a stool in the middle of a field in the hope that a cow will back up to you. Lead by listening. To be a good leader, you have to be a great listener. Tough times are inevitable in life and in business. But how you compose yourself during those times defines your spirit and will define your future. When I was young, every time I criticized someone, my mother would stand me in front of the mirror and say, "The flaws you see in others are actually a reflection of yourself." That taught me to pay close attention when I looked at others. Learn to use your brain power. Critical thinking is the key to creative problem solving in business. I like to set myself a new adventure challenge at least once or twice a year because I love that side of my life. I love getting fit and training for it. Colleagues should take care of each other, have fun, celebrate success, learn by failure, look for reasons to praise not to criticize, communicate freely and respect each other. You can never go too far wrong by thinking like a customer who's new to the business. My general attitude to life is to enjoy every minute of every day. I never do anything with a feeling of, "Oh God, I've got to do this today." I have always lived my life by thriving on opportunity and adventure. Some of the best ideas come out of the blue, and you have to keep an open mind to see their virtue. Just start. You will learn so many lessons just by doing. If you take care of your workers, they'll take care of your business. Chance favors the prepared mind. The more you practice, the luckier you become. There is no greater thing you can do with your life and your work than follow your passions, in a way that serves the world and you. If people aren't calling you crazy, you aren't thinking big enough. The best way of learning about anything is by doing. Brave people do not live forever, but cautious people don't live at all. If you don't have time for the small things, you won't have time for the big things. Innovation happens when people are given the freedom to ask questions and the resources and power to find the answers. Successful entrepreneurs don't wait for the perfect moment. They create it.